Good afternoon to you, class.
Good afternoon.
How are you? I can see from your faces you are nice. So today, this is a business class. We are going to learn about business. I hope you are ready. The business is live in our community. There's no better to say we don't do business. So, this is Form 3 and this is a new topic we are starting with. And the topic, as you can see on the board, is demand. And I believe all of us know or have idea about demand. So without wasting much of our time, I would like us to invite God, because wherever we are, God is the ultimate. We pray in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. So I welcome all of us. And I will invite us also at the same time to just turn to your neighbor and maybe discuss in a few moments what you understand by the word demand, since you are doing something. That's the time. If you don't have the neighbor, come back. Just few moments. If you don't have the neighbor, come back. Okay, I would like us also to come back. I hope you have understood that we are shared so well. So I will call one of the groups from here. What do you understand according to the explanation of the shared? What is demand?
So we agree with my neighbor that demand is any commodity that a customer is willing and able to buy at a particular time.
That's good. Another one want to try or to share what they have discussed. Okay.
Demand is the quantity of a commodity that the consumer is able and willing to buy at any price that given.
She has done so please clap for her. So demand, as they have said, or they have shared also in the group, refers to a product that the consumer is willing and able to buy at a particular price within a given period of time. So, as we all know also, demand constitutes two forms. It has to do with willingness to buy a particular product. And demand also does not only constitute innate desires. Let's take for instance, I may have the willingness or I may be willing to buy a particular product, but the desire for me to get that product may not be there because the money is there and I don't feel like buying it. Then you see yourself maybe finding yourself not buying that product again because the desire is not there, but the willingness to remove the money and buy it also is totally different. So I would not like us to waste more time on that since we understood that, as we say, also demand occurs in two ways. And we talk about the individual demand. And then market demand. Or, let me don't put the other one, it will come from you. So demand constitutes two aspects also, as I said. We have the individual demand and we have also the market demand. So individual demand refers to the process or is a type of demand that a particular person, an individual, desire to get a product just for his own personal use. For example, if you want to wash your clothes and you need just a particular, a small quantity of detergent to wash your clothes, you don't need to go and buy maybe the one that 10 people will use or 20 people will use. Then the second one is market demand. Then this demand also implies wholesale demand, or maybe let's say, for example, a group of people that are desiring or willing to buy a quantity of a product that may benefit or cater for their own needs. So this deals with the group demand. Maybe in our own class, maybe let's say for instance, we want to buy pen and we are many. So the person said all of us want to buy pen, that is the demand from the group. But if it's a singular person, only him will buy that pen. That is what this one means. So we have also some aspect of demand, that is the factors which influence the demand for a product. And in our life, we cannot jump into a river without knowing how to swim. So demand also, there are some factors that influence this. And some factors, they are very many. And some also, they are not mentioned. Some again, they remain constant. And which is in Latin, I think it's ceteris paribus, something like that. Ceteris paribus. All other things remain constant. So there are other factors of demand that may not be mentioned here, but they are there and they exist. They influence also the demand. So it is the factors which influence the demand for the product. So one of the factors, we talk about the price of the commodity or the product. Then the price of the product, I would like to call my colleague down here that is using his phone very well. Explain to us what he understood by the price of the commodity. Please, can you help us to explain it? The first factor that influences demand, that is the price of a product. Just what you understood. Okay,
so when you talk of the price, yeah, you see that when the price is too high, so the demand is going to be low, and when the price is low, it's more, then the demand is going to be high.
Yes, I think yes. Also, so maybe clap for it. Remind you also not to use your phone, right? So, for example, the first time we came here, we went to buy ugali in, is it half here? So I think the ugali was not up to 200. But now, if you check, right now, the price of ugali is very high, and it's close or more than 200. So you see, maybe as of that time, if you have money and you want to buy ugali, you'll be able to accumulate or carry as much as you want, buy as much as you want. But as of now, I don't think if you have that capacity to buy the product you want because of the high price. So when the price is high, more people will not buy many quantity of product they need. But when the price is low, even all of us here can decide to buy 10 bags of ugali because the price is low. So that is what this factor means. Then we talk about the income of a consumer, also the second one. This factor also, it tells when the income of the consumer increases, there will be that willingness and the capacity also to acquire more products in the market or goods. But when the consumer or the buyer lacks that income, he won't be able to acquire that quantity that he needs for his own utilization. So that's why when we check this one also has to do with the purchasing power of the consumer. When the money is there, the purchasing power will be high. But when the money is not there, the purchasing power of that consumer or the buyer will be very low. So that's just the same explanation about this one. It's not so hard. Then the second one, we talk about the income distribution of consumer. That is the income distribution. So here, in this aspect, I think we that are students will understand. But those that will understand this aspect more so well are the civil servants. You see, at the end of the month, or the beginning of the month, when civil servants, those who are working in private sectors, or in other organizations, when they receive salary, go to the market, you see a high amount of people that will be there to purchase goods. But when the money is in the middle and money is not flowing, there is no access for enough money. You see people, if you go to market, you see many products are there, but people to buy, they will not be there. Then we have the next one here, taste and preference of consumer. And this test, I would like to invite two people among us, maybe Brother Simon and then you, so that you can just demonstrate the preference and give us a chance to do. So the preference and taste of a consumer, it involves two aspects. One, we have the buyer, the producer, can decide to do personal promotion for his product in order for him to say, if people will be willing to buy. So, for example, if Purity is selling, let's say, no, not Omega. What she will use, what people will use, like girls or men, not to have enough body to maintain their body shape. Maybe let's say for slim fit equipment or product if she's selling, so she's able to go and promote that product by herself by using personal selling or promotion. So she will go there. As people see her, they will be enticed. Say, if I get this product, I desire to get this product, I will be able to be like her. Maybe I will not have this structure that I'm not looking for. Then, if it is in the aspect of my brother, he may be selling something that, yes, is very good to the people. Then, when they see him, they say, yes, if I buy this, I'll be able to look healthy. If I buy what he's selling, look at how he looks. So he used himself to sell his product, to get the preference, and also to accept, to win the hearts of the buyers. So I think that's what I'm trying to explain. Maybe you can help me to understand. Thank you for coming and for understanding. So the preference of the consumer references the demand for that product. The consumer may prefer, I need this, I need this. But if you are just maybe broadcasting it only on network or television, that's why you see, if you are seeing news, you see that when they are giving advertisement of detergent, you can use a detergent to wash your clothes, that it will not be white. But the way they project it there, you will have that desire to get that product. So that's what this one is. Then we have also the consumer's expectations. The consumer expectation refers to what one expects to get in the future. So for example, if a consumer understood that this particular product or this pen, tomorrow it will be like 10 shillings, and today it is being sold 26 shillings, he will not buy it today. Then he will wait until tomorrow because he's anticipating that the price will fall. Then, but if he realizes that today the price is 20 shillings and tomorrow it will be like maybe 40 shillings, he will buy more products. So there will be more demand in the market, and then there will be also less demand in the future. So that is what this one is also. I'm trying to rush it because we are almost out of time and we know the right thing. We can have the size and structure of population also. The size and the structure of population, as we know also, population size refers to a group of people in a particular region. So now, when there is more population in that region, there will be more product in the market and more people will be, it will influence also the consumers to buy those products. But when the population is few, you see that market will not be functioning. very well because many people are not there to get the product which they are selling. Then the last one also we have the government policies. And we know that policies are setting rules or regulations that regulate the action or certain behaviors in a particular country or based on the government. So government also can influence the setting price of a product, maybe through the following ways like taxation, even banning of certain products. Like in taxation, we went last time to buy a bicycle of 24,000. So before we could pay that, they asked us for VAT also. So we have to pay up to 25,000. So if government increase the money for tax, there will be more people will be willing to buy just little quantity of product. But when the tax is at a moderate level, many people will be able to buy because you know that if you buy the tax VAT is not more. But if you can buy something that the tax VAT is too much, you see yourself saying, oh, I will not buy again. Then we have also the subsidies. And last time we heard about our government, I don't know, it's Ruto, talking about reducing subsidies. So if government can control the prices of goods like maybe fuel and they reduce it, also people will be able to. But then we have the banks and we have the quotas and the rest of them. So I think we have reached the final bus stop to our lesson for today. I would like us to recapitulate back what we have learned just in few moments without wasting much of our time. So I'll call my brother Gobi to tell the reading of Satanic parables that we have seen up there.
Okay, you said that all things remain equal.
All other things remain constant. So clap for him because then I will call one of us also to differentiate between market demand and individual demand. Let me call my friend Charity. Can you tell us the difference between market demand and individual demand?
Individual demand is whereby it is one person who demands a certain commodity. But market demand is whereby a large group of people need a certain number of commodities.
Thank you. I will clap for that also. So I'll just give us a few assignments to check on the types of demand so that when we come next week, we'll be able to explain more and we'll check it in your groups. Thank you.